Tyson Fury is talking bullshit again. Let's talk about it. Hey, this is Mike from EdgeNote50 TV talking about boxing. If you're watching this channel for the first time, hit that subscribe button and that like button so you can watch my shows on the regular. Now, there was me. I did a few videos for y'all and I was gonna chill and relax. But you know what? Like, I saw a video of Tyson Fury with that chick, Michelle Jo Phelps, and it got me going, man. Because you know what? Let me tell you this first off. Tyson Fury, I'm a fan of Tyson Fury. You know, I like his trash talking. I like his antics before prior fights. I like all the controversy that surrounds Tyson Fury in regards to that. And to be honest with you, he seems like a nice guy. All the drugs, the cocaine binges aside, and the alcohol and the bare bellies and all that kind of stuff aside, overall, I think he's a cool guy. However, this guy does talk a lot of bullshit. He talks a lot of bullshit. He talks so much up his ass. He can't see where it ends. I mean, let's start with the clip. I saw a clip. Let's start. Look, sorry Tyson Fury. I'm gonna have to ruin you today. Let's start from the beginning.
Speaking of Deontay Wilder, as you know, last night he fought Dominic Breazeale, or should I say this morning he fought Dominic Breazeale, won by first round KO.
Called it. I said it'd be over within 3 rounds. Not because of what Dominic Breazeale does bad, it's just that he walks onto a massive puncher like Wilder. You can't do that. Wilder will do that to them all. He'll do it to Anthony Joshua, he'll do it to Dillian White, he'll do it to anybody else in the division who will stand and have a fight. Yeah. You'll get knocked out, simple. Just like Dominic Breazeale did, cold it.
People get too overboard. This is what I was worried about, yeah? Everybody knew that Dominic Breazeale was going to get knocked the hell out by Deontay Wilder. We all knew that. But what I was worried about was not because of the knockout, because he knew that was going to happen. We knew that Dominic Breazeale's best defense is his face. We knew this. But now it's happened. People are going way overboard. He's the hardest puncher in the world, blah, 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 blah. Now, credit where credit's due. Deontay Wilder did what he has to do. But to say that, oh, he will do the same thing to Anthony Joshua because he is like Dominic Breazeale is completely, utterly, you're out of your freaking mind. They're two completely different fighters. Yes, there's night and freaking day. You cannot compare the two. Number one, Anthony Joshua is not going to go and fight with his face sticking out, saying, please hit me right here, because I want to sleep early, please. Like, you're out of your freaking mind. Number one, you comparing Anthony Joshua to Dominic Breazeale. You're comparing Dillian White to Dominic Breazeale. They're two completely different fighters. You cannot compare. Styles make fights. Tyson Fury, you should know better, man. You should know better than this.
Deontay Wilder is the second baddest man on the planet, behind myself. He will beat any heavyweight in the world, barring me. And I prove that. I proved that after coming back after 3 years out the ring, abusing drugs and alcohol on a daily basis. I proved it after suffering mental health problems very, very deeply. I proved it after having 2 low-level bum fights coming back. Then went to America and fought Deontay Wilder on his own card, his own show, the away fighter, beat him but got a draw. I'm the only body in the world that will beat Deontay Wilder. Nobody else is capable because he's too powerful. He's too elusive. And that style he's got, you can't see the punches coming. He's like lightning. For someone with the hands up round the face walking forward, looking to land a 1-2 and a left hook, it's curtains.
Dude, you've just proven my point for me. You was off on a cocaine binge. You was overweight. You came back. You fought 2 bums. Actually, I'm not going to say bums. You fought two nobodies that they wouldn't even qualify as sparring partners. And then you went straight to Deontay Wilder, and Deontay Wilder couldn't get the job done. But now, all of a sudden, because you guys are secretly mates, let's keep it real. You and Deontay Wilder text all the time. Hey buddy, yeah, you want to try and big up this win that everybody knew was going to happen, and you want to try and say, oh, he's too elusive, you can't see the punches coming. Wait a minute, let's break this down and be technical about this. Wilder, he does windmills. Everybody can see those shots coming. And you're trying to say, shots were coming from all angles. But let's remember, when he knocked out Dominic Breazeale, it was a 1-2. When he knocked out James Stavern, it was a 1-2. So don't try and make out like it was from all different angles and all this la-di-da, because you might be able to fool the casual fan that don't know nothing about boxing, but you ain't fooling me. You ain't fooling the millions and the millions of boxing fans out there with your bullshit. Yeah? Now, don't get me wrong. Deontay Wilder's got a hard punch. And if you get caught flush, you're going to get knocked out. It's the heavyweight division. But let's not try and make out like Deontay Wilder's something that he's not.
Lastly, I want to ask you about, last time we talked, obviously the WBC had said that they wanted to get you and Dylan White to fight for the interim title. Now you're saying if they do it for the WBC Diamond title, that you will fight him. What, have they got back to you? Have they told you anything?
I've not heard anything, but now Dominic Breazeale's been taken care of. I assume that they're going to make the winner of White versus Rivers mandatory.
Okay.
So, for Wilder. So, good luck with that.
Tyson Fury, you're not getting out of this one that easily, mate. Like, let's remember back a few days ago when the first announcement of the WBC making it mandatory. I said back then that it was not going to happen. And the reason being is that you already refused to fight Deontay Wilder directly for 50-50. So why are you going to fight Dillian White already? Yeah, I said this. But then you came out with a video.
I recently saw your quote about fighting for the interim title against Dylan White, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity. But what I suggest is, because I beat Deontay Wilder, and we all know what happened, I didn't get the decision, but I still won, and the world knows. I propose that we make me and Dylan White for the WBC Diamond belt, and not the interim belt. And I'll take care of Dylan White and I'll knock him out within 6 rounds. I accept the challenge. Thank you very much.
Oh, the diamond belt. Another one of your bullshit. The diamond belt doesn't mean nothing. It means absolutely zilch. It means just as meaningful as a silver belt. So having a diamond belt will make no difference whatsoever in the whole scheme of things. So I knew you was talking bullshit back then. Because of the same reason that I said in the first place. You've got a direct route to Wilder. You know what? Let Tyson Fury explain it himself.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about what was just announced yesterday, as I'm pretty sure you've heard about the WBC ordering that you fight Dylan White in order to fight Deontay Wilder. What do you think of that?
I don't really think too much of it, because it's like, I'm the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. I fight who I want, when I want, how I want. Mm-hmm. And I don't need to fight eliminators to fight people. I already had a Deontay Wilder fight the other day without an eliminator. So I definitely don't need an eliminator. And
Tyson Fury, I love ya, but the bullshit meter is rising. The bullshit meter is just rising to the top. Is just rising. I
think the fans have really realised now, after everything, like, when you look at Dominic Breazeale and Wilder and Joshua and all these people, it's like Joshua battered Dominic Breazeale for 8 rounds and he fell over with exhaustion. Deontay Wilder knocked him out with 1 punch, basically. So the fans are starting to realise that there's only one man who can really take this division over, and that's me.
Okay, guys, let's clear this up. This is for the casual fans out there. This is not for the hardcore fans. Because the hardcore fans, I'm expecting you guys to know better. So this is for the casual fans who don't know the history of what's going on. Let's remember this, yeah? When Anthony Joshua fought and beat up, dominated every single round and knocked out Dominic Breazeale, it wasn't exhaustion, it was a knockout, yeah, of Dominic Breazeale. Let's make that clear, yeah? That was in Anthony Joshua's 17th fight. It was his first title defense after beating Charles Martin in his 16th fight. Remember this, 17th fight, first title defense after beating Charles Martin. Yeah? Deontay Wilder is fighting Dominic Breazeale in his 42nd fight. 42nd fight. More than double the amount of fights it's taking him to go and fight Dominic Breazeale when Anthony Joshua dominated, smashed, and knocked out Dominic Breazeale in his 17th fight. Let's keep it in perspective. Why are you comparing apples and oranges? Anthony Joshua dealt with this dude in 2016 in his 17th fight. Do you know what? We're getting towards the end. We're at the end game now. We're saving the biggest load of bullshit that Tyson Fury's saying till last. I'm saving the best till last. Hear this bullshit that Tyson Fury's spewing out of his mouth now.
Do you know what I wish, though? As a fight fan, I wish that they fight each other. I wish that Wilder and Joshua fought. And I believe Deontay Wilder is the man who is willing to fight. And I'm British, so I'll admit it. I don't think Joshua's team want to fight. And that's being brutally honest. Because if they did, they'd make the fight. And have an undisputed world champion.
Tyson, like, you say a lot of shit, but this just takes the freaking biscuits. Oh my God. Oh, what are we doing? What are you saying? Oh, that Deontay Wilder really wants to fight. Are you saying that? Deontay Wilder really wants to fight.
Can you tell the people why you turned down $100 million and the DAZN deal, and was Anthony Joshua a part of it? Just a little bit of insight.
Let me answer the business part on
Absolutely.
that.
Deontay,
First,
real quick.
wait.
Sorry about that.
Let's finish one thing, then do the next. It wasn't a number, as you say. And second, there's a lot more to the career of Deontay Wilder than just a number. As we said before, he's going to knock out Joshua when they fight. We want millions of people to see it. The second fight, we don't think he'll ever fight him again, because the knockout will end that, because that would also end the matchroom boxing. So we don't believe that was ever part. And also, without divulging Deontay's personal business, what his numbers, that's his own, you will see what we have in store. Him, Al, and I sat down, we went over everything. He made the final decision, and time will show he made the right one.
From a scale from 1 to 10, how close were you to join DAZN if there was any consideration, Mr. Wilder?
Man, you know,
Well, let me answer it.
answer that one.
We went together. We wanted to hear what they had to say. They made a very substantial offer. But at this point in his career, what he has accepted to go forward was better and better for him.
Do you believe they were acting in good faith by making the offer, that they're genuinely interested in getting Deontay to come over?
Yes.
Now, let me ask you this one. If they came after the Brazil fight, after you're successful against Brazil, and they said, hey, go 50-50, we're going to give you everything you want, is that something that would get the fight done for you this year?
I don't know. We got things, like I said, we got things in order, in line. You know what I mean?
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Really? Who don't want the fight? What? Who didn't want the fight? Because the last time I checked, I think that was Deontay Wilder and his team saying they don't want the fight. Even if they offered 50-50 and everything they wanted, he had to think about it. So Tyson Fury, stop it. Please, stop it. Just do me a favor. Stop kissing Deontay Wilder's ass. It's not a good look for you. It's just not a good look. That's all I wanted to say. Tyson Fury, stop talking bullshit. Edge50 TV, anything you want me to say, let me know, and I'm going to talk about it.